a look at how to dance flamenco at home. Do you know where flamenco started? Have you started from studio? That's the most number one mistake that you can do, which I started from there. And when you're practicing and doing choreography and having shoes already doing the paso, it's going to be confusing because Spain, flamenco, when people want to start flamenco in Spain, that we started from home. I'm originally from Japan and background in finance. So for me, it was really like, oh my God, is it really that you start flamenco from home? Yeah. And I've been dancing like in Japan and in London. I used to live in London and doing those choreography, and it didn't make me like understood what I was doing, and just like paso, and step, and it was confusing. And after 3 years, I didn't even remember the words and the letra. And the number one thing that I had, that everyone has in everywhere, I was so scared to dance by myself, and then I couldn't dance by myself. So today I'm gonna look at how we can practice at home, how it started. I wanted to find a way, so I came here to Spain 15 years ago. Yeah, and it starts from home. Árbol de flamenco, and it's just like a life, and what they've been singing. If you understand, then it would be good. Anyways, today maybe we can do a Borrelia so that everyone likes. And then I was showing on the other one, long video in YouTube, that how to dance flamenco Borrelias. We need to understand this first. Why? Because if we don't know what they are singing, how do we supposed to express ourselves, right? I think this is a good thing because I thought that I had to go to overseas, like into the studio and classes all the time. Otherwise, I would have been good at it. But actually, here's the truth. I have my kids, that my oldest, he is going to be 14. I've been here for 15 years. I came here to become a flamenco dancer. I didn't have time to go to studio. I didn't have money. I didn't sleep. I was raising 2 kids and working and making my dreams come true. And I had no background. My background is finance. I started flamenco late. And then now I found out that actually we can improve a lot from home because flamenco started from home. And it does make sense that if we understand this, we can put our foot into step. So we're gonna increase. No, God, like I think my English goes like just badly. I was just doing a Japanese YouTube, and now Spanish and mixed with everything, and then I feel I speak over English. Anyway, you understand me. That's the most important thing. So Borrelias, it's only this. We have to understand that. Me duele. It's painful. Or what? Hay la boquita de decirte flamenco si tú me quieres. La boquita, la boca, and mouth. That's how I want to say that if you like me, flamenco. That's it. And so if you look at this, do you think you have a time to do the steps? I don't. When I realized this, I realized, oh my God, what was I doing before? I just doing a lot of things? No. Okay, so I show you today that only this sentence. And what do I do normally? I started flamenco very late. I have no background, and I started dancing when I was 23. And then I became a professional flamenco dancer from home. I didn't do anything in the studio because I was raising my kids, right? I didn't have time to go. I repeat, I didn't have time. I don't know if you're a mom, you know that you don't have time once you have a child. Imagine you have 2 kids, and like this ever since I've been here. Okay, so what I have been like practicing at home is always this. Dun 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 dun. Do you know the compass of Borrelias? What is the rhythm? What is the palma? What is the compass? Hi, we need to understand. It's okay. That's why I'm here for. And that's why I'm doing this online courses. I'm starting from February. I'm making all details, like, because I have people from Americas and Europe, so I'm trying to organize a time where we can match. Normally, I do online courses with video lessons and Zoom lessons. So, if you want to be good at flamenco, DM me. I think it's around here. Anyway, so it goes, the Brerias, it goes 12. 7, 8, 9 de 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 de 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 de. Start from foot here, always, okay? Da dan da, da dan da, da ka dan, da ka dan, da dan da. Da, da, da. Practice with me, do it with me now if you want. Da, ka, dan, da, ka, dan. I'm gonna be gone. You have to use the opportunity. Da, 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 da. Da, dan, dan, da, ka, dan, da, ka, dan. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 de. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 de. Ahora con palma. 3, 7, 8, 9 de 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 7, 8, 9 de asa ta ta ka tan ta ka tan tan ta ta tan ta 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 asa. We finish, okay? So with this one we dance Brerias, okay? We say me duele ta 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 ta. Takatan, takatan. Me duele, da, da, din, da. So it's fitting here. Da, 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 takatan, takatan, da, 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 takatan, takatan. We need to understand what we do with the feet and our body, because people think that this is what we do at academia, right? That's why we cannot have shoes. If you're doing shoes and from studio, that's totally wrong. Flamenco from Spain, it starts from home. If you want to understand that, let's start together. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you see what I have done? We go, it's the same thing. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exactly where the compass goes, the rhythm, our feet goes. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I know what you're gonna say is that I don't have space. I have people that who lives downstairs. I have the same problem, but it's not the problem. It's the things that you can improve now because I have a neighborhood. But this is what we're doing, is to understand our feet. I normally dance to this. Can you see my heels at how I lift? It's so high. I'm not doing this. And people do 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's always in tierra. Flamenco has element, 4 elements, okay? And if it's always tierra, your paso will be tierra. So there is no pesquito ni aire ni nada. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's pesado. Da, 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 da. But I do 1, 2. Check this. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's not on the earth, the ground. I'm not touching the floor. There. Can you see? 3, 5, 6. Still it's not touching. So I'm not stamping. So my neighborhood is not gonna complain. And when that happens, we are creating our art, our rhythm, our compass, our inside. We are building our passions and everything inside, okay? So we feel it. So the puzzle is not gonna be like dun, 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 ba da ga dun da ga dun. No, it's not going to be like this. Ba da di da di da da ga dun da ga dun. Asa da 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 ga dun da ga dun. Ale asa ba 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 ba. Always. That's why I'm saying that we need to practice at home. I can suggest at home. At home, at home. This is the base. Spanish people, they start from home, understanding Spanish, understanding elements, culture, structure. Practice, for me, I did it for 15 years. 15 years. So that's what it is, okay? And to finish, I will give you a recap and what you can do to practice, okay? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, compa. Rhythm, da, da. In your heart, da, da, dan, da, da, da. It's not that going further, da, da, dan, da, da, da. I don't want to have like a, getting a neighbor complaining, okay? Da da dun da da dun. Flamenco, it's not from outside, from inside. Da da dun da da da. It's inner. Da da dun dun da ga dun da ga dun. Da da dun da da dun. Get the accent, okay? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ole! So if you want to know more about Brazilia's flamenco, how to improve, you want to understand flamenco, then write me an email, please. I do online courses, workshop, and shows, and tour, and everything. So, okay? So practice the compass. Okay? Bye-bye.